Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was so-so. Well, actually, no. I'd be lying if I said it was so-so. It was great because on Saturday, I got to go to my cousin's place. We watched the Royal Rumble. I thought it was great. But when I say it was so-so, that is because Sunday, when you look at things from a football standpoint, both teams that I was rooting for to continue on and go to the big one, to go to the Super Bowl, lost. Yes, I was rooting for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to beat Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. And what happened? It looked like the whole team shot themselves in the foot. So for the fourth time in 5 years, the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Ugh. And then, the Lions. The Detroit Lions. Oh my God. I thought, as I said, I love a good Cinderella story. I thought they were going to go in there Sunday night and they were going to cream Purdy and the 49ers. Before I went to bed, I looked at the score and I was like, oh, they got this in the bag. And then I wake up this morning and they lost by what looked like a field goal. Oy. So, I hope Brock Purdy gets his ring. I really do. I mean, when you look at both teams, the 49ers and the Lions, again, yeah, I was hoping the Lions would go all the way. But at the same time, Brock Purdy, being the young stud he is, I hope he makes a name for himself, in the big ones. So, yeah. Anyway, enough depressing talk. As you can see here today, folks, we are doing something a little different. I have here a binder in front of me full of what I like to call GPKs, Garbage Pail Kids, little annoying cousin, wacky packages, yes. And I have one set in here in particular that I wanted to do a little showcase on. I haven't done a set showcase in quite some time. In fact, the last one I did was for the 08-09 Upper Deck Masterpiece hockey set, and that was way back when I was still under 300 subscribers. So it's been a while. So I figured, you know what? There's no time like the present to do a good old-fashioned set review. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to get myself situated, open the binder to where it has to be, because there's a bunch of other stuff in here that will be shown off in further videos. But in the meantime, we're focusing on one specific set. So you guys hold tight. Let me get myself set up, and I'll be right back. All right? One sec. Alrighty, folks. So here's what we're working with. The 2016 Topps MLB Wacky Packages set. Now, I was lucky enough to secure this set in its entirety from my good buddy Marky, who lives in New York. He picked this up for me at New York City Comic-Con, and I'm not 100% sure if this was a Comic-Con exclusive. All I do know is he was telling me that year that Topps had a huge booth set up there, and at their booth they had a huge thing going on for Garbage Pail Kids and Wacky Packages. And he said, specifically, they have this MLB set. And I was like, if you're able to get one for me, I would be very appreciative. I told him I was willing to pay for it, yada, yada, yada. Then a couple days later, he messages me and he goes, "Oh, by the way, that MLB set's on your way. It's in the mail." And I was like, "Oh, wow, cool." And still to this day, it's one of my favorite Wacky Package sets. I love little niche crossover type sets. I know GPK does stuff with MLB all the time. The only thing I don't like about their sets is you can only get them on Topps.com, and it's every week, like, was it 3 or 4 cards come out or whatever? And I really don't like that system. I like either I'm going to pick up the whole set in its entirety, or I'm going to buy packs and build the set. I don't like going week by week. However, I know there's a lot of people who do buy those Topps Now or whatever cards, and I don't want to sound like someone who's hating on them or anything, so you do you when it comes to collecting. That's that. Anyway, so, cool thing about this set, it's 90 cards in its entirety as opposed to a 55-card Wacky Package set. And I love that this set starts off with your major league teams, and then it tapers off into your minor league teams, and then finally it finishes with, just stuff you'll find around the ballpark, etc., etc. Also, I love that every team gets 2 cards, and I'm going to try my best not to name every single card as you could see them plainly in front of you, but maybe I'll just name off my favorites and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Alrighty? So, we kick things off in the number 1 spot with the Oakland Athletics and their pine-scented body spray. Very, very cool. You will also notice that I think, personally, a lot of these would make great promotional items for the actual team. I mean, not Angels Halo Polish, but I mean, hey, come on. Heavenly tasting Angels food cake mix? It sells itself. Astros, Houston Astros, now with marshmallow baseballs. I mean, perfect. And I'm not the biggest Astros fan, but I can guarantee you I would definitely buy a Houston Astros model rocket kit. That would be sweet. As I'm choking on my own saliva here. Excuse me. We have our beloved Toronto Blue Jays with their Bird Bath sports drink. Helps achieve beak performance. Love it. And then we got our assorted blue crayons. Then you got some Atlanta Braves rock hard bubblegum. Don't chew it, chop it. Then we carry on, and yes, you got a full puzzle page, or full puzzle on the back. And that's another thing I love about Wacky Packages compared to Garbage Pail Kids. In order to build a puzzle with Garbage Pail Kids, you got to get the right backs. And a lot of the Garbage Pail Kids cards have like 3 different backings. You'll have a puzzle piece, you'll have a diploma, you'll have a comic, or you'll have the promotion of what the completed puzzle looks like. There's like 3 or 4 different backings for each card. Wacky Packages, you put 9 cards together, you make a puzzle. Love it. Anyway, carrying on. So, let's see here. Anyone out there want a Atlanta Braves cutlery set? Or some Brewers home plate coffee or green artificial turf tea? This one. I would definitely buy a bottle of this. St. Louis Cardinals Red Hot Wing Sauce. Now, I love hot sauce, and I love promotional items. And I think this would be perfect. Anyway. Then, for all the Cubbies fans out there, you got the Chicago Cubs catcher's mitt. Favorite of Southpaws. Go barehanded. That just looks friggin' awesome. And then you got your U.S. grade A ball honey. figures that they would do honey with a bear. Anyway. Moving on to Arizona, we got some D-back snake oil. Don't think I would get any of that. I've heard a lot of bad things about snake oil in the past. But a Diamondback's back scratcher? Yeah, I'd get one of those. Why not? Carrying on, for the Dodgers fans out there, you got your LA Dodgers blue paint. Paint the corners and shellac the competition. I like that slogan. That's pretty cool. The Giants one always gets me. Golden Gate Bridge playing cards for bored baseball fans, and then in brackets, stuck in traffic after the game. Now, I have never been to a San Francisco Giants game. I've never been to San Francisco. I want to go one day very, very bad. And so I wouldn't know firsthand what traffic is like after a Giants game, but I'm sure some of you out there could probably tell me. In fact, please let me know in the comments below. Then you got your Giants Magic Beans for a great catch. Then, of course, this being 2016, so they were still the Cleveland Indians. They weren't the Guardians yet, but I still call them the Indians. So you got your Indians can of corn, and again, another what I think would be a great promotional item, Indians Summer Tanning Lotion. Come on! That's great! Then for Seattle, you got your cocktail sauce for seafood and sea salt. That's real sailors swear by it, so it's gotta be good. Then you got your Marlins Crunch Time fishy sticks, which sound friggin' awesome. The Mets, you got your New York Deli Meat Mitts, made from old mitts. Not very appetizing. However, a jar of New York Mets matzo ball soup, I'd buy that in a heartbeat, because I love matzo ball soup. Then we got the Washington Nationals. It would have been cool if they could have done something Expos related, but oh well. I'll let sour grapes be sour grapes. But I do like this one. The Washington Nationals Monument Polish keeps historic sites looking like they were made yesterday. Very cool. And then with the Orioles, you got your Feather Duster and Orioles Sunflower Seeds for feeders and fielders. Then for San Diego, Deep Fryer. I find that one's a little too on the nose, but I like this one. Padres Head Shavers. Add a little chrome to that dome. Oh boy. Then, of course, with the Phillies, you got something cheesesteak related, and you got the Philly Fanatic hawking his fanatical party favors. So, very cool. Pirates got their eye patch, and you got some crackers. Sorry, stolen base parrot crackers, to be precise. Then, these 4 cards, we get some classic Topps quality control issues. As you probably noticed up to now, every team has 2 cards, and, you know, they follow each other. Phillies, Phillies, Pirates, Pirates, Rays, Red Sox, Rays, Red Sox. 41, 42, 43, 44. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, well. So you got your Rays Artificial Tanning Lotion. Ouch. And then you got your Boston Red Sox tea party bags, of course. Some Rays Florida Orange Juice. This one I like. The Boston Red Sox Boston Cream Pie made with creamed baseballs. And then this one, I think would have been perfect for G's Mikey. I mean, he he practically already uses the logo. But just seeing that Cincinnati Reds mustache wax and seeing this logo, I'm like, oh, that's a perfect card for Mikey. Oh my god. Then, carrying on, you got the Reds with their ketchup, the Rockies, of course, rock candy. Kansas City Royals blue cheese slides down your throat. Yeah, I think I would skip that one. However, a bottle of Texas Rangers Hickory Pine barbecue sauce. Again, another neat promotional item. Or, for you Detroit fans out there, I mean, Detroit Tigers big cat litter. Or Detroit Tigers flea collars. you know, just saying. Oh, and for those of you who wanted to get a big close-up of the New York Mets, deli meat mitts, there you go. We're never too busy to catch lunch. It's handful. Also great for finger food. Oh my god. Carrying on, shall we? What do we got here? We got some Minnesota Twins goodness. We got Twin Cookie Cutters. Twinsicle Ice Pops. I like that. Chicago White Sox glow-in-the-dark relish. Perfect for night games. Oh boy. This is pretty cool. New York Yankees noodle candy. The pinstripes are a sign of good taste. However, New York Yankees Big Apple Juice, I find that one's a little, yeah. Again, a little too on the nose. Then we round everything off with, you got your seven inning stretch toffee. Again, another great promotional item, folks. All-Star Game telescope that's shaped like a baseball bat. Come on. Or, look at this. MLB Draft Lottery tickets. That's great. Like a scratch ticket. Why doesn't the MLB do that? It's fun for all the fans and everything. Oh, it writes itself. What do we got here? MLB record-breaking hits. Like a record, duh. Opening day chocolates. I'd be down for that. Why not? Then we go into the minor league teams. So you got your Akron Rubber Ducks, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, the Nashville Sounds earplugs. Just great stuff. There's one of my favorites right there. Toledo Mud Hens, baby. I don't actually follow the Mud Hens. I like the Toledo Mud Hens just because Klinger from MASH played for them. Not actually played for them, but if you watch MASH, Klinger said that he used to play for the Toledo Mud Hens. Anyway, so that's that. And also, the minor league part of this set I like a lot too is because I really like the names of a lot of the minor league teams. Like the Charlotte Stone Crabs, or the Louisville Bats, the Biloxi Shuckers. I still call them here they're the Vermont Lake Monsters. I used to know them as the Vermont Expos. Then, after they became the Lake Monsters, I think they were the Lake Erie Lake Monsters? Or were they the Vermont Lake Monsters first, and then they became the Lake Erie Lake Monsters, or vice versa? I forget. Anyway, but there was that, and I like their mascot. It's Champ, so that's pretty cool. And then we finish from the minor league stuff into food. And we kick things off with one of my favorite cards in the whole set, this awesome hot dog. Meatheads love a hot dogger for show-offs in the show. I I think that's awesome. And then, of course, we got some bench fries, low-quality potatoes. They'll never make it to the plate. Then you got your high cheese nachos, soda pop foul, pop fly corn. Everyone loves getting ice cream in a batting helmet at a baseball game. Am I right? I know I do. And when you go to a Blue Jays game, I tried it for the first time, was it last year, the year before? I still have my helmet, and I don't know what it is, but the ice cream at the Rogers Center, sort of Sky Dome for the old school folks out there, I don't know what it is, but the ice cream at this place is like phenomenal. It is so good. Anywho, I mean, it's a little expensive, but whatever. And in this case, we got the freeze the hitter with 2-seam ice cream. I like that. Never got a pretzel at a ball game, but I hear certain ballparks around the MLB have really good pretzels. I like this one. They're not chicken strips, they're chuckin' strips. Chicken wrapped like a baseball so you can chuck 'em. Then, of course, what ball game isn't complete without a bag of peanuts? And then we finish off the entire set with a Grand Slam burger. This 4-bagger packs a wallop. And there you go. That's the 2016 Topps MLB Wacky Package set. I hope you enjoyed it. And actually, before we conclude things, I just realized that I did not put up a card of the day. How silly of me. Well, we're going to change that right now, because I have a card here, and it's a, what year is this? I don't know. There's no date on the back. Well, this is from the 75th anniversary Marvel set. This is a emerald insert, so these were numbered to 100, of the one and only Mr. Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier. There. I got to do a video without realizing that there was no card of the day, and then, you know, not having to have that bug me. You know, because I would have edited all this and then uploaded it and realized, oh my god, I didn't have a card of the day. Not that it's that important, but to me, it is. Anyway, enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed this video, folks. If you did, you know the routine. Like, comment, and then, of course, before leaving, if you would like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you would like to, make sure to click somewhere over here, that big old subscribe button, and click the little bell notification next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alright, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday, where I don't know what the heck we'll be doing. We'll find out when we get there. Alrighty? So till then, folks, I say to all of you out there, laters!